The phases of clinical research are the stages in which scientists conduct experiments with a health intervention to obtain sufficient evidence for a process considered effective as a medical treatment. For drug development, the clinical phases start with testing for safety in a few human subjects, then expand to many study participants to determine if the treatment is effective. Clinical research is conducted on drug candidates, vaccine candidates, new medical devices, and new diagnostic assays. Clinical trials testing potential medical products are commonly classified into 4 phases. The drug development process will normally proceed through all 4 phases over many years. If the drug successfully passes through phases I, II, and III, it will usually be approved by the National Regulatory Authority for use in the general population. Phase 4 trials are post-marketing or surveillance studies conducted to monitor safety over several years before clinical trials are undertaken for a candidate drug, vaccine, medical device, or diagnostic assay. The product candidate is tested extensively in preclinical studies. Such studies involve in vitro and in vivo experiments using wide-ranging doses of the study agent to obtain preliminary efficacy, toxicity, and pharmacokinetic information. Such tests assist the developer to decide whether a drug candidate has scientific merit for further development as an investigational new drug. Phase 0 is a recent designation for optional exploratory trials conducted in accordance with the United States Food and Drug Administrations to gather preliminary data on the agent's pharmacokinetics. A Phase 0 study gives no data on safety or efficacy, being by definition a dose too low to cause any therapeutic effect. Drug development companies carry out Phase 0 studies to rank drug candidates in order to decide which has the best pharmacokinetic parameters in humans to take forward into further development. They enable go, no-go decisions to be based on relevant human models instead of relying on sometimes inconsistent animal data. Phase 1 trials were formerly referred to as first-in-man studies, but the field generally moved to the gender-neutral language phrase, first in humans, in the 1990s. These trials are the first stage of testing in human subjects. They are designed to test the safety, side effects, best dose, and formulation method for the drug. Phase 1 trials are not randomized, and thus are vulnerable to selection bias. Normally, a small group of 20 to 100 healthy volunteers will be recruited. These trials are often conducted in a clinical trial clinic, where the subject can be observed by full-time staff. These clinical trial clinics are often run by contract research organization, where participants receive 24-hour medical attention and oversight. In addition to the previously mentioned unhealthy individuals, patients who have typically already tried and failed to improve on the existing standard therapies may also participate in Phase 1 trials. Volunteers are paid a variable inconvenience fee for their time spent in the volunteer center. Before beginning a Phase 1 trial, the sponsor must submit an investigational new drug application to the FDA detailing the preliminary data on the drug gathered from cellular models and animal studies. Phase 1 trials can be further divided. Once a dose or range of doses is determined, the next goal is to evaluate whether the drug has any biological activity or effect. Phase 2 trials are performed on larger groups and are designed to assess how well the drug works, as well as to continue Phase 1 safety assessments in a larger group of volunteers and patients. Genetic testing is common, particularly when there is evidence of variation in metabolic rate. When the development process for a new drug fails, this usually occurs during Phase 2 trials when the drug is discovered not to work as planned, or to have toxic effects. Phase 2 studies are sometimes divided into Phase IA and Phase EB. There is no formal definition for these two subcategories, but generally, some Phase 2 trials are designed as case series, demonstrating a drug's safety and activity in a selected group of participants. Other Phase 2 trials are designed as randomized controlled trials, where some patients receive the drug device and others receive placebo standard treatment. Randomized Phase 2 trials have far fewer patients than randomized Phase 3 trials. In the first stage, The investigator attempts to rule out drugs that have no or little biologic activity. For example, the researcher may specify that a drug must have some minimal level of activity, say, in 20% of participants. If the estimated activity level is less than 20%, the researcher chooses not to consider this drug further, at least not at that maximally tolerated dose. If the estimated activity level exceeds 20%, the researcher will add more participants to get a better estimate of the response R.